Tervist, kolleegid! Kohe Irina saab valmis, et ta praegu kontrollib kõik vajalikult videosid, siis presentatsioonid. Tere tulemast MALAGA presentatsiooni. Irina juba kaadris ka tulnud.
Hello, Dmitry, how are you?
Thank you, fine, Irina. I'm speaking Estonian a little bit.
Yeah.
Agency. Yeah. In Tallinn today, it's Sunday too.
It's good. Yeah, here it's also very good weather, but a bit chill because still it's winter, even though that it's February, but it's winter. So we are looking forward for spring, for summer period. But yeah, for now we need to suffer a bit.
It's great. Waiting maybe some 5 minutes at the start.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm now it's a little bit speak, but at the agency it's not much here, but
Yeah.
A bit.
Take your time.
Yeah. Tervist, kes on praegu juba liitunud, et jooksvalt kõik liituvad juurde. Siis on meile on planeeritud MALAGA reisid maikuus ja siis 4. mai kuni siis 1. juuni neljapäevati ja siis on teine osa, meil on planeeritud praegu 7. september kuni 5. oktoober. Lendame siis Air Balticuga otse lend Tallinnas ja siis lennuaeg on väga mugavam, et 13:35 alustame Tallinnas, saabuma juba Malagasse 17:25 ja siis tagasi lend on siis Malaga Tallinn on 18:10 ja koju jõuame 23:40. Tegelikult kõikidele on nagu mugavam nii paaridele kui siis peredele lennata. Nii. Немножко еще подождем. Waiting a little bit more and starting. But today it's День друга, это sõbrapäev today, it's in Estonian. Normally it's Happy Valentine's Day.
So you have the Happy Friend Day, no St. Valentine's.
Yes.
Okay.
but a difference.
Well, it's nice that you have some special celebration because here in Spain also there is San Jordi. I don't know, maybe heard about this fiesta, this celebration. It's similar to San Valentine's Day, but it's about all the couples, so people that fall in love. But the tradition is a bit different because the girls these days they are making a present for their partner, like a book. And all the men part they're presenting a flower, so it could be like one rose. Well, normally it's one rose. And there is a very interesting legend about this, so maybe when we have the webinar about Catalonia we will tell you about this legend. Like we say here, paso a paso, poco a poco. So today is Malaga Costa del Sol webinar, and for sure it will be a lot of interesting information about this region. So I hope the participants, like 13 of us, they are not the same people from the previous webinar.
Yeah, maybe coming more. Yeah, now it maybe start. Yeah, speaking Estonian a little bit more. Kogu presentatsioon siis salvestame ära, siis materjal tuleb siis eraldi ja video tuleb ka kindlasti, kus on Irina kommentaarid on ka peal, et siis seda leiate oma kabinetis agent.estur.ee. It may be some start, yeah.
Okay. So I hope you see the screen, right?
Yes.
So we start with a small video, just to, let's say, to be in the same mood, both of us. You from the part of Estonia, and I'm here in Spain, so you know what it'll be like. And so enjoy the video, and then we'll start the webinar.
Vives mi sueño, alma latente al mismo compás, el calor de su vida te hace vibrar, respirando
So I hope you enjoy this video, a bit of dancing Costa del Sol. And you already know what it will be about, all this webinar. So as all the Spain, Costa del Sol region, it's very passionate, it's warm, and it gives you such a pleasure just to be there. And now I will tell you a bit more in detail about Andalusia region, and you will find out a lot of interesting for yourself. So first of all, do you hear me good, right? Yeah, I hope so. Why? Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait. Now you will see a part of the presentation, some folders. Oh, yeah, that's good. So let's talk about Costa del Sol. First of all, is the part of the Spain that situated on the south of Spain. So it's the big region called Andalusia. And probably you already heard about the biggest city like Sevilla, Granada, Malaga, Cordoba. So it's all there. Costa del Sol, well, most of the time people, they didn't maybe travel a lot in Spain. They ask why Costa del Sol? And actually the answer is very simple. First of all, it's the weather. It's the warmest part of Spain. It's actually the hottest part of Spain. And this destination is for the all season. Doesn't matter it's the springtime, summer, or winter. So most of the hotels, they are working also during the whole season, and it's very comfortable for people who like to travel on autumn or winter season. So you all the time find some special place for yourself, some special hotel, and believe me, the weather will be just appropriate for the time period you are there. Talking about the traditions, so you know that Spain in general has a lot of tradition, but specifically this region It's actually preserve all these traditions from the past years, you know, so you still can touch this Spanish culture, Spanish mentality, and you can see all of this let's say mentality in this part of Spain. It's very hospital region. The people are in all Spain, people are very welcome, but especially here you feel yourself like at home, and you see this bright Spanish part, and all the time you're thinking about what to see else, where you can lost yourself in the streets of each city. So you just basically fall in love with Costa del Sol. It's suitable for all types of clients, and it's actually perfectly equipped with all this, you know, these nice beaches with a fine great sun. So it's a very nice seaside part, and as I told you, for the all tourists with kids, for the active tourists, for couples, it's just the perfect place. Right place, right time. Also, it's important that here you have the very extensive and interesting excursion program. As you know, we have like not so long time ago, we launched our excursion tours. Like we have the excursion program there for individual and for the groups as well. We have the exclusive excursion tours for groups. For 7 nights, 8 days, and one of them it's actually starting in Malaga. So all the active tourists who want to see a bit more and even let's say see the part of Portugal, so it's the perfect tour for you. Here it's very important to mention let's say the weather features, because even though you will be there on summertime, maybe the weather can be like 40 degrees, but it's a different type of hotness because it's dry. So comparing to the Catalonia region, you're not dying from from this weather. So it's actually way much more easier to live with this sun and with this temperature. But the water, for example, it will be around from 18 till 21 degrees. And it's all because there is the ocean there, and the Atlantic Ocean, and depending on the stream where it's going, so the temperature of the weather, it's not that hot and it's not that maybe comfortable, but nevertheless, if you're going in the summer period, the temperature difference between the weather and like outside and in the sea, so believe me, it will be very enjoyable. So for all the tourists who are going there on the summer period, just for you to let you know that the water temperature will be a bit lower than you're expecting. About what is so interesting about Costa del Sol, what you need to do there, what you need to see there. Well, first of all, you need to, it's number one, you need to get lost in the small streets of all these nice villages, small cities, because actually when you're just going for a walk and start exploring all these nice bars, nice shops, like local shops, so there you feel this atmosphere, the atmosphere of the Spanish culture, let's say. Obviously, you need to try tapas, and one of the most famous one is the pescadito frito. So it's the very typical tapas there. Even though for me, I think the best cuisine, it's actually the Spanish one. But each region has its own tapas, and believe me, one day at least you need to dedicate just to try everything they have. There is a lot of UNESCO sites almost in each city you can find. So just pay attention, and there are a lot of tourists who first, let's say, exploring the internet, like Google, to see what is the interesting part here or there. So in each city you can find something. Well, of course, is the flamenco dance. The best way to see the real show, the real flamenco dance, is to go for nice local restaurants The smaller the place, the real, you will see there the real one, the flamenco dance. And it's also must see and must experience in Costa del Sol. Well, for the tourists who like, let's say, adrenaline, they want to see something different, they want to feel something different, so we advise to see the bullfighting. Actually, it's the only one region in Spain that preserved the bullfighting. Well, there is an explanation, because not that many people who actually still support this kind of entertainment, but for the tourists, it's one of the most interesting ones, because you can see it only there. And also you need to get a dosage of adrenaline on the King's Trail, so it's the must do in Costa del Sol. Basically, even a part of all these parts that I mentioned, I think just exploring each city, just let's say choosing for yourself the one that you like the most, it will be a very good memory for you, for the whole family. And now we have the main question: why Costa del Sol with Testur? You know that nowadays the tourists, they actually can search in the internet whatever information they like. They can choose the flights, the hotels. But with Testur, well, first of all, we have the direct contracting with the most of the hotels in the seaside, in the cities that I will mention on the next slides. So it's actually well, you have also secure choice. You have the best recommendation, which actually you cannot find just in booking. So in this case, we'll recommend 100% to do it with Testur. We have our own management office. We have the person there who's responsible for the organization of the excursions, the transfer. So you can be sure that your tourists will be safe. They will get all the attention they need, and all the questions they might have, they will be all the time answered. So they will be in the good hands. And as I told before, just searching in the internet will not give you this secureness. Also, you have the wide product line. As I told, we have a lot of excursions to propose all the tourists. We have the excursion program for the tours for 7 nights, 8 days, and basically your tourists need to let us know what they're interested about, and in this case we can propose all the products we have. And also, it's very important that for all the regular flights, we have the transfer service. And as I told before, the person responsible there make sure that the tourist will be welcomed in the specific time, and they will be taken care during the whole transfer service, and they will be delivered to the hotel as it's supposed to be. What about some details, the average prices? So here on this slide you will see just the general information, because obviously depending on the city you are, depending on the resort you are, this price can vary. But nevertheless, it's not the expensive part of Spain, the Costa del Sol in general. If you're comparing to Catalonia, Catalonia is a bit more expensive, but nevertheless, it's depending, of course, of the level of the entertainment you want to have. If you want to go to the fancy restaurant, you want to go to the local bar, if you want to try tapas, or you want to just have a drink. But in general, the prices are, let's say, very comfortable for the tourists, and it allows them to try basically everything in the whatever installation you will be. This slide, you have some recommendation about the gastronomy. As I told you before, this region is very famous for the tapas, and here you have the very special ones, like the sardinas on the skewer, like the stew with oxtails. It's very specific there, and it will be 100% recommendation to try for the all meat lovers. Also, you have it's called salmorejo. It's called tomato cream soup, and depending where you will be, you can try it with the jamon or with the tuna. It's very similar to gazpacho, but it's more thick on the texture. So and it's actually after one portion it will be enough just to have some tapas after, and that's it. It's basically make you feel ready, like full. The next tapas, it's fried eggplant with honey. It's very typical. You also can find it here in Catalonia, but there it's have very special taste. And to accompany all these plates, if it's a very hot summer weather, the perfect choice will be tinto de verano. It's very similar to sangria, but with bubbles, with the gas. It's very, very refreshing. So it will be a good alternative for all beer lovers, because it's sweet and it's tasty. It's with the gas, and but don't take it many glasses, because it's also obviously has an alcohol there. On this slide, you can see a very nice structured scheme of the resorts. So first of all the tourists coming to the airport of Malaga, you can see that it's just like, it's not in the Malaga city, it's a bit apart, where you have the plane, the plane, how you call it, sign, yeah. And the closest resort to the airport will be Torremolinos. It's about 7 kilometers from the airport, so it's around 10 minutes by car on the transfer, and it's the closest one. Then you see it will be Benalmádena, and after all Fuengirola, so it's about 15 minutes to Benalmádena and 20 minutes to Fuengirola. It's two very nice resorts with a nice seaside, with the nice beaches, and well, I will tell you about each one later on. Then you have Marbella. So you need like about 1 hour, 1 and a half by car to get there. So you need to give this information to the tourists to be more clear that it's not that fast, you know. So if, for example, here and you have 1 hour driving to Costa Dorada or 1 hour to Costa Brava, so the same, if you want to be in Marbella, you just need to give the correct information that it's about 1 hour, 1 and a half, depending on the traffic. And then you have Puerto Banús and San Pedro de Alcántara. There's also two very close resorts to Marbella, and sometimes tourists thinking that it's a part, well, that's Marbella, but I will let you know in the next slide the difference between Puerto Banús and Marbella. It's more, let's say, fancy, more luxurious resort. And the last one here is the Estepona. So it's it's the resort that you need about 2 hours driving. It's the youngest resort, and you have there like very big hotels with its huge territory. It's the resort with all inclusive. So basically, to be there, you just can book your stay and stay there all the time. It's for the tourists with the families that want to have everything on the same territory of the hotel. So let's talk about each resort in particular. Torremolinos, as I told you before, it's 7 kilometers from the airport. It's the closest one. So it's basically for the active vacation for young people and families. As you see the photo of this slide, it's actually the real one, of course, with the long seaside. You have a promenade there. So basically, all the infrastructure here it calls everything is at hand. So you have the shopping, you have bars, you have restaurants, you have very nice chiringuito bars at the beach. So you can spend the whole day in the beach, and then if you want to have some small tapas, you always can find something on the beach itself. Also, it's very good transport connection. So basically from Torremolinos, you can go to Malaga by train. You can also I have the bus to another resorts like Benalmádena. So it's actually a very comfortable resort because here, let's say it's divided by two parts. In the middle, you have like a huge rock. There you will have the, let's say, the middle of the resort. It contains, let's say, it's like two floor resort. So you have the upper part in the city, where you have the hotels on the second and the third line, and also you have the first line hotels, and it's like the, let's call it downstairs. Then we have Benalmádena. Benalmádena, you see, it's amazing. It's luxurious. It's the most beautiful yacht port in Spain. You even have the houses there on the water, as you can see on the picture. So this vacation, it's for the families. It's for the active vacation. You don't have here the very big choice of the hotels. They're, let's say, more space and calmness there, and deep in the city, like if you're going, if you will be inside the city on the old part, you can find there the residential, let's say, Spanish people who are coming there from the big cities because they have the second home there, and it's more, let's say, local. But in the part of the port, you will find a lot of tourists with a lot of fancy restaurants, and also with the numerous entertainments of the resort. You have there an amusement park, you have the cable car, the aquarium, delphinarium. So basically for the kids, it's the perfect choice for the family with kids, because each day you can find something interesting, entertaining for yourself, for your family. And plus, you have a very nice beach side here, so you can spend the whole day laying on the beach, and then just to not to get bored, for example, for the kids, you can take them to delphinarium or penguinarium, and believe me, they will be super excited about these excursions. After all, we'll have Fuengirola. So it's about 20-30 minutes drive from the airport. It's for the family vacation. Also nice fact about Fuengirola that for the older shopping lovers, most of them, they don't go to Malaga, because you know that Malaga, it's well, bigger, of course, than Fuengirola, and they have very nice shopping infrastructure. But most of the tourists, if they're coming to Fuengirola, they can stay there and also dedicate some time to shopping, because it's very, let's say, worth to see, worth to walk, worth to buy something. So in Fuengirola, you also have like everything at once. So you have the nice, beautiful beaches, you have the promenade with the restaurants, and also you have the entertaining infrastructure as a zoo, well, bio park, aqua park. So basically in Fuengirola, you can stay there for the all time period, and just don't like, if your tourist would like to see some more excursions, obviously recommend to buy it. But if your tourists prefer the calm and nice vacation, they can stay all the time in Fuengirola, and they will not get bored there. Marbella. Marbella is the resort, as I told you before, it's about 1 hour, 1.5 hours from airport, and it has let's say two parts, the old and modern city. This resort is suitable for any type of tourist, and it's around well, it's located around 60 kilometers from Malaga. You can go there by train as well. And in Marbella, as probably you already heard about this resort, you can find the most luxurious and fashionable part of Costa del Sol. But it's not only Costa del Sol, it's the most luxurious part of almost the whole Spain and the whole Europe in general. So you have the nice beaches here, you have the restaurants, you have shops, and basically all the entertainment part. It's very extensive infrastructure there, And as I told you before, you need to advise your tourists so that the most comfortable way to get there is by transfer. And of course, all the hotel chains there, they're very familiar for all the tourists, so you will feel yourself there like let's say like at home, because most of the hotels they're famous. You heard about them in many other parts of Spain. So basically Marbella is for the very nice luxurious vacation. And well, as I told you before, after Marbella, you have also Porto Banús. It's let's say the part of we can call it the part of Marbella that has a very expensive prices, but nevertheless there you will feel this special fancy feeling that you're in the middle of let's say of all the attractiveness and the luxuriousnesses, and you have very nice hotel there that we will tell you later on. And after Porto Banús, you have Estepona, you see on this slide. It's the youngest resort. Most of the hotels here, they are working on the all-inclusive, with the all-inclusive regime. So you can stay on the huge territory of the hotels. You have there everything. So the nice pools, the attraction for the kids. Plus you have here the very nice beach side. So it's around like around 21 kilometers along the side of the sand beaches there. You have the modern yacht port there, and basically you can stay there for the whole time period. And you know, when there are people who maybe never traveled to Spain, and the only one reference they have, it's Turkey, Egypt. So basically you have here European version, but most fancy, most interesting. But here you have everything at once, so everything on the territory in the hotel. As well, you can go for some restaurants outside the hotels. There are a couple of them, but it's worth to try. But the special feature of Estepona, it's everything at the territory of the hotel. On this slide, we have some hotels that we recommend. You will have this presentation after all, so you can actually see all of them more closely, more precisely in detail. As you see in Torremolinos, we specified not only 4-star hotels, but as well 3-star. For example, talking about Natursan, this is 3-star hotel, and it's located in the city. So as you remember, I told you that it's like 2-floor resort. So the second floor, let's say, it's the old part of the city. And this hotel, it's exactly in, let's say, in the center of the city. It's very comfortable, it's clean, it's a nice hotel. So it's basically for the tourists who like the active vacation, and they know that, for example, they will not be spending the whole day in the hotel, and they want to explore more, they want to have to see Malaga, they want to go to different cities. So basically it's a very nice city hotel to stay in. Also, you have here the Parasol Garden, 3-star, also 3-star, very nice hotel, very comfortable, and it's actually close to the sea. And also you see the Sol Torremolinos, Don Pablo. Also you will have in the other resorts the chain, and the Occidental Torremolinos Playa. We will talk about this a bit later on, but it's the chain Barceló, so now it's called Occidental. And the Meliá Costa del Sol, it's, let's say, in the middle of the Torremolinos. It's divided by the rock. So from there you have like, it's let's say it's marked the middle of the resort. Benalmádena, you have here very nice hotels, the chain of best hotels. Also, I will tell you later about the best Sirocco, a bit more in detail. Estival Torrequebrada, Palladium, Met Playa. So basically all the hotels that you already heard about is from in other regions. Then we're going Fuengirola. So you have the Occidental Fuengirola 4-star. You have you also have their apartments, which is very important because beside the hotel, it's very nice for the tourists who wants to stay with the families and cook for themselves, and let's say have the kind of liberty not to go on the special time for the breakfast, also for the dinner. So basically we also have different options of apartments there. And talking about Marbella or Porto Banús, so here you have famous chains as Iberostar. You have here Hard Rock, which is if your tourists have already been in one of the hotel of Hard Rock chain, so you know that it's very thematized. So you have all this dedication to the music. So basically, in all the parts of Spain, the topic is the same, but here you have this nice, huge hotel, and it's most oriented for the American people. But believe me that it has special, let's say, the special feature that a part of being in Marbella, so you'll be kind of in the music atmosphere. And the last resort is Estepona. So you have here Elba Estepona Grand Hotel and Talasso Spa. You have here Icos Andalucía, also the another Icos is Mallorca. I will tell you later on about Icos Andalucía, and also the famous chain Kempinski. So now we'll talk a bit in detail about the hotel that we recommend to stay in each resort. You have here the hotel symbols. So you will have a look on this when you have the presentation. So just to put as much information we can, but more symbolized. I will tell about each hotel more precisely. Like the special features as the reconstruction, as the number of the rooms, the bars. So we start with the Torremolinos. The first hotel is Occidental Torremolinos Playa. This is the Barcelona chain. It's located in the seafront, right on the promenade. So it has actually 2 fantastic outdoor swimming pools and the kids splash area, where you can leave your kids and be sure that they will be there entertained during the whole day. We recommend this hotel for all categories of guests, and it has a very nice animation for adults and for kids. The mini club there is also very important, and it's the huge hotel. It has around it has 508 rooms. And also, you have there the availability almost during the whole year, but still you need to know that you need to take care of the stop sales. So if you want to book this hotel in advance, so we recommend you to do this. Also, you have there the buffet and the restaurant a la carte. You have there the free Wi-Fi zone in all the hotel and the rooms. And as I told you before, Torremolinos is very close to the airport, so it's actually around just 5 kilometers from the airport. So it's very close to it's very close to the airport. The next hotel is Sol Príncipe. It's a perfect hotel for all type of tourists, family, couple, business, sport. So the main feature here that this hotel mostly booked for the groups. So you need to take care with the stop sale, because if you want to have, for example, to book your vacation for May, so probably it can be already on stop sales. So it will be booked for the groups. It has it has conference center with the maximum capacity 750 packs. So basically it has the whole part of the hotel, let's say, located for the groups, for the conferences. It's around 800 rooms there. The reconstruction was 2017. So it's basically the new hotel. It's all the rooms are fresh, like refreshed, nice, comfortable. It's located in the quiet zone, very close to the beach and the promenade, and has a perfect animation program for the kids and for the adults. And very interesting fact, it has a lake style pool. You can see it on in one of the photos. It has its massage jets, bubble baths, and in the evening it's beautiful there because it has a special evening lighting. So basically, being on the territory of this hotel, you need to dedicate the whole day just to see the hotel during the whole day. The next hotel is MALAGA Costa del Sol. Our recommendation, our top recommendation for all the tourists. It's perfectly located to the beach, to the city center and the promenade. It has a very nice, special, like say, microclimate there. So there is no wind disturbance, let's say. Nice weather. It's protected by the rock. The hotel is ideal for the romantic trips and for the holiday with the families. Also, need to know that the hotel, it's for adults only from 16 years old. And there is a level room that admit only guests 18 plus. You have in this hotel you have a special level room with the deluxe sea view, and if for your tourist it's important to have a nice view, so recommend you to book these rooms in advance. They are located from the 5th floor to the 9th floor, and as you see on the photo, it's worth to have these rooms, but again, it will be very fast stop sale there, so be fast and book it in advance. You have there the sky and sea rooftop. Let's say it's the small paradise for the adults only, with a terrace and sea view. Also, you have the photo now at this slide, and an exclusive beach bar. It's the most special place for all the tourists. So basically, being in the hotel, you can explore all the territory and see all the bars there. And if you want the nice calm evening, the nice atmosphere, so our recommendation will be MALAGA Costa del Sol. And the next resort is Benalmádena. So here we have the chain of best hotels. One of them is Best Sirocco 4-star. It's ideal for the couples and families, and it's actually located in a very quiet zone near the port. The territory of this hotel is very green. It has the nice kids part, the animation, so the mini club there, and the excellent food service. It well, worth to mention that accommodation for in this hotel for the 3+ or 2+2, it will be in the triple and quadruple rooms, and the size of the bed, it will be 2 beds with the size of 135. So it's also important for the families who are traveling with kids, that you need to know in advance that will it be comfortable for them or not. And the hotel is open all year round. So as I told before, the Costa del Sol is perfect to visit any time of the year. So this hotel will be the perfect choice to go there even in the winter time. So it will be our recommendation from the best chain. The hotel has 406 rooms. It also was renovated in 2016, 2017. So basically it's a renewed one, and all the rooms are spacious and very comfortable. And of course, the beach zone also you can see on the photo. So it's suitable for for adults as well for the kids. The next hotel is Estival Torrequebrada, 4 stars. This hotel is located on the very quiet resort area. on the seashore. So you have here as you see on the photo, the swimming pool with the kids attraction. So the kids can spend there the whole day, even like lost in losing the time of being there. It's very nice, spacious hotel with nice rooms. It has its own casino and the great opportunities for the conferences, for the MICE department. It's recommended, that's why it's recommended for the business meeting, but as well, it will be nice choice for the romantic holidays and for the family holidays. So guests of the hotel would have the free access to the casino. So for all the tourists who want to spend some extra money, you are more than welcome there. And and in casino that the time flies very, very fast. So just be careful with this, but as well, it's very nice to see the casino from inside. The hotel is located on the first line, but you need to walk like around like 10 minutes, well, maybe less, to the nearest beach. But still, having a pool on the territory of the hotel, so for the all pool lovers, it will be the best choice to stay in Estival. The next hotel is Palladium Costa del Sol, also 4-star hotel. It's ideal for the families, for the couples, or even for the group of friends. Almost all the rooms there with the sea view, except the deluxe, the double deluxe room. And all the amenities and services of this hotel, they have very, let's say, very high category. So you can be sure in this hotel you can be sure that all the service provided by the hotel will be the first class, and you will be taken a very good care by the personnel of the hotel. It has an excellent gastronomic choice. And as well, worth to mention, then the premium rooms, they're located on the from 9th to 11th floor. They have a very nice view, and also we recommend to book these rooms in advance if it's the important feature for your tourist. Also, you have adults only relaxation part at the Sky Bar rooftop. It has 3 jacuzzis. So basically for the whole couple, it will be the perfect getaway, let's say, for all this, for all the family activities and all this, all the tourists for the family. So they have their special paradise part there. The next hotel, it's Occidental Fuengirola. Now we are going to Fuengirola Resort. Has a perfect location on the beachfront with the promenade and next to the city center. So majority of the rooms, they have fantastic sea view. You see on the photo on the right side. So you just featuring the sea just in front of the hotel. It's a real place for the family, for the couple vacation. You have there the swimming pool and the heated pool that is actually open from November till March. There are about 316 rooms there, and it was renovated in 2018. So you have the free zone, the free Wi-Fi on all the territory of the hotel and the rooms. And also it has one buffet restaurant and restaurant a la carte. It's about 20 kilometers from the Malaga airport. So as I mentioned before, you need to go there like around half an hour to Fuengirola, and it will be the best choice for the families and for the couples. The next, now we're going to Marbella part, the most luxurious, the fanciest part of the Costa del Sol region, and one of the famous hotel chain Iberostar. Here they have the Iberostar Selection Marbella Coral Beach 4-star. Has its ideal location just 1 kilometer from Puerto Banús and around 5 kilometers from the old part of city. There is the special room type. It calls do nothing rooms. It has an access to the hydrotherapy area and the spa. Also, it has exclusive relaxation area just to spend a nice relaxed day on the sound launcher. You see on the photos that it has its special feature of the exclusiveness of the fanciest. So we recommend for all the categories for tourists, well, especially for the relaxing and romantic holiday. This hotel is not that big as the hotel that I mentioned before. It has only 172 rooms and it was renovated in 2018. So all the rooms, they are also quite spacious, comfortable, beautiful rooms, and has very nice views on the sea. And Hard Rock Hotel is I pay special attention to this hotel. Well, as you see, it's thematized, so you have very nice, let's say, the small museum in the hotel with some famous instruments or maybe famous clothes that you can find there from the rock stars. It's located in, well, a few steps away from the Nueva Andalusia beach. You have there a special Unleash program. It's for the vacation with the pets. So it's our recommendation, our top recommendation for all the tourists who are traveling with the pets, and they cannot be apart from there, also from the member of the family. So you can go there with your pets. For the additional payment, there is allowed to have pets no more than 10 kilos. But yeah, it's on the request, so you need to advise the hotel that you will be traveling with your pet, and believe me, it's very nice experience for the whole family. It has the free access to the hotel music events, exclusive amenities, and actually everything to enjoy this atmosphere of rock star of rock star singers. And also every room is filled with the music, like selecting a soundtrack for your stay and using the tracks, you know, the vinyls. And this hotel is adults only, so also worth to mention. And what is the nicest or part of this hotel? It has the perfect combination of modern design with a special touch of all the luxuriousness of the Hard Rock chain of the hotels. Another hotel that it's already, let's say, more in, well, it's in the Puerto Banús, Occidental Puerto Banús hotel. It's fully refurbished on 2022. So it's already open from last year, from summer. The nice thing about this hotel that it has very adequate prices. As I told you before, Puerto Banús, it's the most expensive part of Marbella, but nevertheless, the perfect formula of the perfect price and perfect service you can find exactly on this hotel, the Occidental Puerto Banús hotel. It's located in one of the world famous luxurious marinas, and it has very nice, spacious, light and modern rooms. It will be the perfect choice for those tourists who like active holidays, as this hotel also situated near the golf courses. So you actually can, for the all golf lovers, you can make the reservation on the golf courses there. It's the very big hotel. It's that has 291 room, but as well, because of the price of the hotel, we recommend to book it in advance. Just to be in the most special part of Marbella and to not pay double what you can pay there. So the recommendation will be to book in advance. And the last resort, as you remember, the one that is about 2 hours from airport, Estepona. Here you have Elba Estepona Grand Hotel, Talasso and Spa. It has the ideal location. It's on the first line and just 5 minutes drive from the port of Estepona. They have the excellent gastronomic choice, and also they have the spa. The Thalassa Spa has received multiple awards and recognition for its excellent service. And also here you have the perfect formula of value of the money and the quality of the service. It was built in 2004. It was renovated, and you see on the photos also the spacious and comfortable, nice rooms. It has 204 rooms, and the very nice pool zone. You see the outside pool and inside pool. So basically, if it's a bit chill outside, you always can stay inside and enjoy all the exclusiveness of the spa that has there. So it's very nice for the couples, for the families. You have a very nice youth room there and the perfect gastronomic choice. Now we have the Icos Andalusia 5-star. So this hotel was opened in 2021. It was the big opening. It was built from the beginning. As you know, there is Icos in Mallorca, and this hotel was renovated. It was rebuilt, but the Icos Andalusia, it was made since the beginning, since the, let's say, the first stone. So it's the 5th edition to the group collection of award-winning luxurious all-inclusive resort. And all the luxurious you can imagine, all-inclusive experience. It has infinitive lifestyle, unique concept, and by this, the hotel guaranteed to its guests to receive the highest level of all the exclusive benefits and all this nice luxurious style. You have the special attention and care by all the personnel of the hotel. And you have here a part of the attentive star. You have a very diverse infrastructure for children and for adults as well. You have 411 rooms there, and there are 1 and 2 bedrooms, youth room with the maximum capacity up to 5-6 people. So it's perfect for the families with the kids. And as the hotel goes quickly to the stop, so the depth of the reservation is large, and we recommend to book this hotel in advance because you have this perfect formula of the luxuriousness, of the attentive staff, of the very nice gastronomic choice there, amazing room with the sea view. So everything at one, and it's Icos Andalusia 5-star. So to give you a bit clear idea about all the buildings that has the hotel, you will have, as I told you, you have a presentation afterwards, and you can see the map with the rooms, with all the buildings that it has. So it's actually easier to find when your tourist will be there. It's easier to find where exactly will be the room. And as you see, the territory is huge. It has nice pool area, and also it's just in front of the sea. So basically that's it. Now you will have another video. Meanwhile, I will be waiting for your questions. Maybe there is no. There is still no questions, so hopefully it will be something that gets your attention and you want to know a bit more. For now, just a small video. That's not this. a short video. So as you see, the length of colors, it's the length of sunset, it's length of the nice hospital people, and it's all Costa del Sol.
Thank you, Irina, for a good presentation. It is amazing places. Head kolleegid, kui teil on küsimused, palun kirjutage chati, siis Irina saab koheselt teile vastata nendele küsimusele. Samuti pööran teie tähelepanu, et siis presentatsioon on salvestatud ja siis tuleb siis agent.testur.ee lehele. Not
I agree
questions.
with you, Dmitry, whatever you said.
Yeah. Not questions.
No questions. So you will have this presentation. I hope it was useful. I hope you found out a bit more about Costa del Sol. If you have any question, even after presentation, so you can ask Dmitry, he can ask us.
Yes,
so,
of course.
As I told about the hotels, we are all, the hotels, they have personal attention to the guests, and we have personal attention to you. So looking forward for all your tourists there in Costa del Sol. Let it be the summer of Costa del Sol, and whatever question you have, we are here. And have a nice day of friend, no?
Yeah. Thank you, Irina. Yes, and have a nice day, and happy Valentina's Day too.
Happy Valentina's Day too.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And good sales from Malaga region.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Да. Thank
you
you
so much.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye. No.